This is Down to the Wire 513.
Everybody else can shut up. It is time.
Ooh, fly man ran.
Back in the building, man.
Yo, we in the building. We back.
Make sure y'all follow us on everything Down to the Wire 513. Yo, Down to the Wire 513, episode 349.
Hey, we back in the building. I know we kind of skipped. We didn't really skip 348. We just didn't title it 348. Yeah, we're gonna edit that. I ain't edited it.
Yeah, I was like, I just been kind of lazy to go back and edit it, but
yeah.
But this is episode 349. D10 playing Fly Man Ran. Josh Gavin should be hopping on in any minute now. So
Any second now, really. Any second now, he should be. So
how you feeling, though, brother?
cold, man. It's cold as fuck outside. You know,
Hey,
it's a little too cold for my liking.
Yeah, you see, I had to break out a sweatsuit already. It's a little too earlier than I wanted to, but yeah.
I got some pajama pants on over here. You know, still kind of chilly. So, but yeah, man. You know, I got used to that West Coast weather. You know, it did get cold in Vegas, but it didn't get too cold out there. But here it get cold and get cold early. So shit.
Speaking of Vegas, somebody who's no longer in Vegas.
Great segue.
He might be the only person in history who wants to run from Las Vegas.
I don't think so. I don't think so. A lot of bad things happen in Vegas. People want to run away from. So I don't want to. You know, maybe a rich person, maybe the rich person that want to run away from Vegas.
But Davante Adams, after what would you say, about a year and a half of speculation?
Been about a year and a half. We got Doc in the building too.
What's happening?
Good brother. Was a good brother.
Not much.
Yeah, it's been about a year. We just started. So we hopped right on time. Talking about
a year.
Trade.
Yeah, about a year. Speculation it finally came to fruition. Davante Adams is finally a New York Jet.
Lots of denying from him too. Like I remember when it first came out. Who was it? D-Jack? D-Jack said he wants to get traded, and he's like, I didn't say that.
Mm-hmm.
A few weeks later, now you traded, bro. See how that works out, right?
Hopefully that'll stop Aaron Rodgers from playing like shit. Because he blamed everybody else but himself.
Everybody's fault but his, right?
Yeah, you see that interception. He did this like, bro, throw a better fucking pass.
No, that wasn't a receiver.
That here, bro. Everybody can see that. Don't. If you're the quarterback, you got to take responsibility for everything. You're supposed to be the leader of the team. Same thing I said about Shador, bro. Don't throw your teammates under the bus. It's plain and simple. Don't do it.
Well, different in the league, but no.
You don't do that. You don't do that, bro. You don't do that.
Interception.
Now you're the quarterback. Oh man, you don't do that, bro. You don't do that.
And he Aaron Rodgers, so he should know, dude ain't all the way on. I'm not giving him no excuse. People try to call him to go. Not hearing it.
You take the blame. You take the blame, and you let the critics, you let the analysts play the clip and the play on SportsCenter or whatever. You let them say that's not really his fault. He's just being a good leader. That's what you let happen. That's what you do. Because everybody can see it wasn't his fault. If you know a little bit of football, and they're gonna call it out when you get the ESPN or whoever we calling the game, they're gonna call it out. Yeah, this is the wrong route ran. You see there, they're gonna call that shit out. So you don't. That's not his job. You don't do that shit.
Nah, but you
got
be
the bigger person. You be the leader.
But you still got people like Doc who's saying, he ain't giving Rodgers no excuse, right?
Bro, it's because he's
still,
talking,
but
bro.
it's that one pick ain't his fault. I mean, that one pick ain't what he talking about.
Once he go and put somebody else under the bus, it's your fault. Throw a better pass,
especially when you playing bad already. Anyway, like you have other passes that you missing, and he called us about. Aaron did call us about that. He said, "Hey, I missed some passes. I missed that one. I missed this one." He did call us about on that. So when you know you're not playing perfect, bro, you can't. Don't throw nobody under the bus. Don't do that.
Yeah, bro, it's different with I'm with let us say it, because I probably don't blame that on you or put you up because your bar is up here already off the screen. Let's be real. People call you the most talented quarterback of all time. I ain't trying to hear all that excuse shit. Throw a curve pass if you have to. I'm
jump over.
Yeah. You know the movie Wanted. You curve them bullets.
Curve them bullets.
Yeah, throw a curve pass if you have to. Get it there.
That's facts, though. Let Mike Williams tell us that he ran the wrong route. Let Mike Williams tell us that.
And
Mike Williams washed.
And Mike Williams got cut today, didn't he? Or
well, now he got put on trade block. Damn near basically with this trade he got cut.
I know they put him on trade block. Did they cut him?
With this trade, basically he got cut. They're trying to see what they can get out of it, see if they can get anything for him before they cut him. But if they don't get no offers, I can see him getting cut pretty soon here.
Mike Williams was absent from Jets practice for personal reasons.
Yeah, he done.
Yeah, all right.
We're gonna move you out.
He had that meeting. They said, "Hey, boy, just go ahead and take a personal day today, dog. Just chill."
It's crazy. I see Davante Adams. I feel great. My hamstring feels great. I'm not injured anymore. I feel great.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Told y'all, bro.
We knew like he wasn't playing another snap in Vegas.
Yeah, man. He was out with a trade possibility. That's why he was out. I wasn't no damn injury.
Oh man, that is hilarious.
But now he is
the Raiders. The Raiders are. I'm not mad at him for wanting to leave the Raiders though, because I feel like Antonio Pierce. This might have been just too big of a jump for him. I hope he has a fruitful career, but this team is a little just out of control. Like they just don't seem. When I say out of control, I don't mean they beating people up, but like the Crosby pushing coaches on the side, it looks like a lack of respect, and they need. He looked like he too amped himself to keep the guys down. I don't know if I'm
like the inmates running an asylum kind of sort of thing, like the inmates running an asylum.
Yeah, exactly that kind of deal. And I think he could be all right. I think he'll be all right, but he just ain't. He ain't ready.
No, I don't mind that. I just think they just don't have the right leader at the main position as that quarterback. Like if you have your franchise at quarterback or somebody that's a competent quarterback, you maybe have somebody who can control the team. But like like I said, I don't blame Davante Adams from leaving because, like I said, he went there to go play with Derek Carr, and you up and ship Derek Carr out 1 year later. So yeah, this ain't the quarterback I'm playing with. I want out. So yeah, I mean, I'm not like I said, Antonio Pierce. Yes, he can do things better, but this team will be bad with no matter who is a head coach. Like they don't have the right players in the system. They need a quarterback. They need more offensive weapons now. So
I tend to agree with you, but on the same 10 is like they would look a little better losing. I know that sounds crazy.
I agree with that, Doc. I think like you're right, T. I think any coach, it wouldn't be a good team, but I think a coach could do better than he's doing. I don't think he's doing a very good job there. I just think that might be too big of a task for him right now.
Yeah, I don't think it's because he's not a head coach material, but some people it's kind of like Steve Nash when he got that just was too big of them too big of jobs just to start off with. Some people just can't start off like that.
And especially like you mentioned, T, they already had shit going on bad before he even took the job. So it was like when you got a bad front office, you set up for failure already. You know what I'm saying? You set up for failure.
He just don't seem like the guy that to keep peace.
Yeah, he not gonna be the glue to hold everything together. He gonna be the shit to come in and make shit even worse.
Fuck him, let it fight. That's what we used to do, and it worked.
Yeah, that's what you want to say.
Coach, you can't.
I don't know.
Business decisions.
You're the coach now.
All right.
But also, I think pressure was kind of too put on the Raiders front office because it was a lot of people. There was a lot of people criticizing them for when they went out and got Josh McDaniels when they wanted that one interim coach. They said maybe she gave him the job. They said, we're gonna go out and get Josh McDaniels. So now when the same thing happened again, everybody was calling for Antonio Pierce last year to get the interim job. So I feel like the Raiders kind of folded under that pressure. It's like, okay,
again, just being a bad front office or being bad management, not being decisive. Like you can't let the fan base sway. If you know that's the right decision to make the decision, but don't let them scare you off the decision you think is right because you did it last time and it fucked you up. If you think it's right, you think it's right. Like they're not paying these coaches, they're not paying these players. You're the one doing it.
Yeah, I mean, but like I said, and honestly, with Antonio Pierce, I guarantee it did. It probably wouldn't have. It probably not costing them much than it would have to bring in somebody else. So like they can get
somebody crazy.
So they can probably fire Antonio Pierce and not feel it as far as their budget goes. then bringing like a Josh McDaniels in. 'Cause I remember he had a crazy contract.
Yeah, like $10 million a year or some shit.
So
Hey,
I mean,
crazy.
I don't think at the end of the day, I don't think I'm not mad. I'm glad Davante Adams is finally out there. He gets to play, but now all the shift is really about to focus on to the New York Jets. No more excuses moving forward for Aaron Rodgers. If y'all suck now, nigga, it's on you. You got they done did everything. You asked it. The coach is gone. You got your man, your guy who you was successful with in Green Bay. No more excuses. Turn the shit around. Start winning games. I don't want to hear nothing else.
Congrats to Tom Brady. Since we were touching the Raiders, congrats to Tom Brady, new minority owner of the Raiders.
I don't like it.
Wait. We can get in there, but still, congratulations are in order.
You still got it.
Sources are saying he's already talking to Bill Belichick about being the coach next year.
I don't like it.
Now, can we get some congratulations for Tom first before you don't like it? It's still a good business move.
I don't like it.
No-brainer business move. You ask me, you got a discount, so it's definitely a no-brainer business move.
Talk to me. Why you don't like it, brother?
I guess it's just for this is more so because for his TV side of the deal. Because now, did you see the clauses and everything with the TV side with him calling games?
Can't be in production.
He can't call games.
No, he could call games, but he can't go like the he can't go like the practices. He can't go to like production meetings. Can't talk to none of the coaches or teams or nothing. So like all the inside information you want to hear from the color commentator, he can't go to none of them meetings because his
So it does kind of put a hamper on his Fox deal.
I best believe that Fox knew that he was having that conversation and they are prepared for it.
Not while he's playing though.
Yeah, I don't think they knew this was coming like this.
They gave him a deal when he was still a player.
Yeah, they gave him a deal like it's last year.
But I'm saying, I know this him becoming a minority is not a surprise. Y'all know that this has been stewing.
I won't say it's a surprise, but it probably is like a damn. Okay, we knew it was coming. We didn't know it would be this soon. It would kind of.
Fox would have gave him. Yeah, Fox would have gave him that $375 million.
They would give him that big of a deal. That big of a deal. I think they're still. He would have got most of that money still because they're paying for the name Tom Brady. He's still going to be the name and the voice on the games, but it's still like you said, T. He's not going to be in those meetings, so he won't have that inside information. And that's what some of the fans like to hear. We met with them. Monday, Saturday morning we had breakfast with Lamar Jackson, and he told us blah blah blah. He's not going to do that. So they definitely will put a hamper on how far you can go as an analyst, but I don't think he cares about that, honestly.
Yeah, he clearly don't. That's why he did it. And obviously, I think Tom Brady ultimately he probably wants to own, be a majority owner at some point in his career. So obviously this is a good start to that. But just from me being a fan of broadcasters and everything, that's the part I don't like about it. Like focus.
How long is the Fox deal?
10 years. 10
years, damn. Yeah, I'm about to say, well, he won't be. He probably won't be renewing that after the 10 years is up. I won't be surprised if he doesn't make that whole 10 years.
Yeah, I think it's going to be some renegotiation, restructure, something with that contract.
I'm not going if I'm Fox. I'm not going.
Because if I'm not mistaken, I think Fox has Super Bowl this year, so like he can't do that for Super Bowl weekend. Like
that's crazy.
I'm sure if they have it, they'll find a way for him to be able to do some of those things.
They're not going, bro. If I'm an NFL team, I'm not going. I don't care. I'm not going.
Yeah,
he's not going to be my shirt. Especially after all the shit you did in your career, like the whole Deflategate shit, and you and Bill been cheating your whole careers. Fuck you, bro. You're not coming to my shit. Stay far from me. Stay way over there, bro. I'll talk to my players, talk to my coaches. Stay far over there, bro. I don't want you talking to none of my players, coaches, because you're gonna go back and tell the Raiders what's going on over here. I'm cool.
Especially if rumor has it that you're trying to get Bill Belichick there too. Yeah, nah.
Super cool.
We know what y'all niggas do together.
Y'all niggas stay way over there. Y'all cheating asses. Stay way over there. Y'all cheating asses in Vegas. It's a perfect place for y'all, man.
So yeah,
that's wild. I didn't know he got on the restrictions now that he's a minority owner. That's crazy.
So yeah, and honestly, I think that's another L. That's going to be another L for Fox, man. I mean,
yeah, it really is, man.
But I know. I think the deal. I don't think Fox was surprised. I think Fox knew this was coming, so I think they'll have a plan. And I don't feel bad for Fox. They got a whole bunch of money, so they'll figure it out.
I don't feel bad for him at all. I'm just saying it's definitely a tough,
375 million.
tough blow.
They cool. Trust.
Nah, they should.
They cool. It's Fox. They good.
They might be putting on that front. They cool, but behind the scenes, it's gonna probably be a lot of budget cuts coming somewhere soon. All them shows on FS1 probably ain't gonna be around.
They already ain't doing so hot, so they probably already do that. We'll see how this really affects his broadcast and.
I think it affects a lot because right now, he's still learning.
But that don't mean that he still can't use the information that they got during the meetings. Like he might be able to use his teammates' notes from the meeting. Like, hey, I know I can't go to the meetings, but can we chat about what y'all talked about during those meetings? Let's have a meeting, off bar to producers and whoever talked to these niggas during our meetings and debrief me on what y'all talked about, and I'll be able to speak on it during the broadcast. They got to get creative with some of this shit because they stuck with them. Let's say it probably is some loophole they can get out of his contract. It's probably some kind of loophole they got.
Yeah, I think it has to be, or just don't make him remove from the number one guy. Put Greg Olsen back at the guy.
And I think it's gonna work. I don't think Tom Brady's gonna be commentating next year. That's why I said for the Super Bowl and something like that, just for
what's he gonna be doing though? Give him a 10-year deal, Doc.
Yeah, well, yeah. So what will happen is he'll cut the deal and then he'll sign some paperwork where he's not going to pursue certain things because trust is somewhere in that contract where he can't he ain't like he got all the money up front. The signing bonus is gone. That was just you got to say that, but like he'll end the contract early. Or pay a few damages to cut the contract, which the Raiders would probably front from. But what I think what happens, he finishes out this year. They'll let him. The NFL is going to get some leeway on that Super Bowl. If it's Super Bowl week, they're going to get some leeway, and then he'll be done. He can't. I don't think he can be a commentator and have this job, and that's okay. But he'll finish. If especially the Super Bowl, they're going to make it. They're going to make sure the Super Bowl is done right. Because it hurts the NFL if it's not.
That's true.
Yep. And then he'll be done.
Very interesting. I don't know. It'd be tough for him. I'm not sure how much ownership he has in the Raiders. I'm not interested to see how he plays this out. I definitely think he's more interested in being an owner than he is being a broadcaster. So, we'll see. I don't know.
I know it's my thing. I think maybe like 10% ownership. I think
10%, solid. I wonder what their return on investment is. Like, would that be? I would assume that's more than $300 million in 10 years. I would assume. I'm not sure how much the niggas get paid for the ownership shits, but I would assume it's probably $300 million in 10 years.
Yeah, and the fact that it took this long for them, like I said, to finally announce, because I believe if I'm not mistaken, I believe they talking before the season.
Well, yeah, they were fighting it. The owners were I think some of the owners were fighting it because he got a huge discount, a fucking huge discount. It's fucking crazy, huge discount. I mean, I ain't hating on him. Hey, you're a player, so I'm a pro player for sure. But he got a huge discount, and some of the owners are like, "Yo, hold up." You let him get in at that rate? Like you let him at this rate? Like, oh, it's Tom Brady, so of course they're gonna be like, NFL gonna be like, well, we're not get this anybody. It's Tom Brady. Nobody else gets this rate. But yeah, he got a crazy ass rate, bro. Crazy.
But crazy. They should have a plan though. They said Brady's. I'm just looking it up. Brady's purchase stake has been for the franchise has been pending for months. So if they don't have a plan, they have a plan.
They have to have something in place now because they have to figure out. All right, he's probably gonna get approved. So let's figure out how to move in case this and when this happens, so we can. Yeah,
and that's
they're probably hoping it happen after the season, though. That's probably what they're hoping. They're hoping like, hey, wait till after the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So we can get all this shit this season figured out, So shitty timing for the Fox, part of it, but I'm sure he's happy about it. It's finally over, and he got solidified ownership in the Raiders. Man, shout out to Tom Brady. Same thing they did for MJ though when he bought the Bobcats. He got a huge discount too, about like $150 million.
Oh yeah,
something crazy.
Well, hopefully Brady can have a little. I mean, even though he's not a majority owner, hopefully he can have a little bit more better success than Jordan did As the owner of the Bobcats. So
then he got fleeced out of his ownership, man. We can talk about that right now.
I remember we talked about it when it first. Yeah, he definitely got fleeced.
Yeah, man. I don't know. He owe somebody some money. Since somebody has
that gambling got a little too much of you.
You owe somebody some money. This is what we're gonna do, Michael. We're gonna do this and this. You're gonna say yes. You're gonna sign right here. All right, you got it.
I don't know if you always want to be like Mike. Just saying.
Hey, that's facts, bro. That's facts. That's facts.
Just saying.
Davante Adams wasn't the only wide receiver to get shipped out of town.
Amari Cooper, yeah.
Amari Cooper to the
He's
Buffalo
been
Bills. Man,
he has been freed. Shout out to Amari Cooper, freaking free, man. He on my fantasy team, so he was on my bench. He's around the pine. He's gonna be in prime time now, baby. You're gonna be off the bench, baby. Let's go. And I think they needed him. I think Buffalo offense definitely needed him. They had some slower receivers. They got some good receivers. I like Keon Coleman.
So I want to ask y'all a question. Who you think is going to have the bigger impact in the new destination, Tay or Cooper?
Coop. I think Bills are better, so I think it puts them in a little bit better spot. I think personally, yeah.
Doc, who you think?
Max, the question. I was about to ask you again. I'm like, I didn't hear what you said.
Who you think will have the bigger impact in a new home, Cooper or Davante?
Amari Cooper. Hands down, Amari Cooper. I think Aaron Rodgers has washed me personally, but so I think Amari Cooper's gonna have way bigger, and the Bills needed this bad. They needed a number one, and if Cooper still got it, he gonna be getting. It's gonna be big for them.
What do you think, too?
Bigger impact. Hold on. I'm gonna go Cooper slightly. I mean, even though the Bills were having success even without him, without Cooper. I think this does help him. He's Cooper. I ain't gonna say he's not a diva, but he's not a Stephon Diggs level diva. Because he was kind of complaining while he was up in Cleveland about one night.
In Cleveland, though.
I'm about to say it's Cleveland.
Nah, but I mean, but not just with the play, but with him getting a new contract and everything. So like he get kind of like basically with front office and management.
Man, he's like, I'm here. I'm a shitty ass team. Y'all paid this nigga all this money, and he ain't get involved. Pay me, please.
Shitty ass culture. Give me the most money possible to sit in this bullshit.
Yep,
that
I don't blame that.
Well, not only the fact that they brought in Jerry Jeudy and they paid him before Cooper. So like,
and Jerry Jeudy sucks.
Yeah, he's good.
I think it said the writing was on the wall for Cooper. Now, I mean, you just got to go ahead and perform. If he goes out here and gets shows that he still has it, as you said, Doc. I mean, then I think the Bills he'll get a new contract. Maybe not top NFL wide receiver money, but he'll get a new contract worth his liking, and he's playing a chance for a Super Bowl.
Yeah, but I say playing with a top-notch team too now, or a team that has top-notch quarterback, which you got a top quarterback in the league, you expect to at least make it far in the playoffs and be playing meaningful games. So
hopefully,
yeah, he should be. You know, the AFC is tough though, so we'll see how they end up going for them. What they end up giving up for him?
Cooper, I believe it was just like a third round.
Third round. I know Davante was third round.
Boy.
Yeah, same thing for Davante with third round. With I think it can be a conditional second round if they make a Super Bowl or some shit or something. So interesting.
Bills receive
same kind of price for both.
Yeah,
so the Bills get Cooper and the 6th round pick for a third round pick and 7th round pick. So
yeah, I think the Bills have a better deal. Because I didn't see the whole Davante deal, but I'm guessing they didn't get a player or they didn't get a pick back, did they?
Nah, that was just they just got a third round that can turn into a second round if he performs well.
Yeah, so I think the Bills got a better deal, for a player that I think will make a just as big an impact for them as Davante will make for the Jets.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, like the Jets, like they were like their biggest need isn't wide receiver.
Yeah.
Or
It's
wasn't
a
wide receiver. They
better
need they need a better offensive line too.
But their line trash. They need a better line.
They need a better offensive line.
But I mean, they had a top 10 receiver that he's not even using them. So it's like, bro, you're not using Garrett Wilson the way he needs to be used. So I know you got more history with Tay, so you probably get him more targets, more looks. Yeah, I got better chemistry, so he catch more. I know. Garrett Wilson dropped a couple of errant passes. So I mean, maybe it'd be a little better, but Garrett Wilson was there not getting used right. So,
but this week under the new offensive coordinator, play caller, he did. I mean, Garrett Wilson did look better. The offense did look better. So I mean, it's just moving forward. How this coach's staff continues to progress. Because I mean, clearly Saleh wasn't the answer. He couldn't get good production offensively from him. We know he's a defensive guy, so defense was solid. Yeah. So I mean, we just have to see how this young coaching regime continues to progress with this team. But like I said earlier, no more excuses. You got you got two of the best wide receivers on your team. Rodgers, if you still have anything left in the tank, man, then turn the season around and leave just.
And I'm hoping you don't. Prove me right. And it's a lot of people that want you to prove them wrong, but prove me right so you can get out the league. I'm just playing. I want him to play well than losing the playoffs.
Nah, we know that. That's coming from years of the Brady Rodgers debate. We know Brady's your guy.
You know that's my guy, man. Yeah. That's my guy.
Years of saying who's the better 12.
I don't even know how it's a conversation because one of them just tends to be able to win when it matters.
That's fair.
Very true.
That's fair.
But
But,
whatever.
football is. In football they say it's a team game, so
it is a team game. But for some reason, one player is able to rise above, and the other player gets to make excuses. Just saying.
Yeah, one can rally the troops, and the other one's troops always seem to not get so rallied.
Somehow make the mistake or can't make the play, or
drop his ball when they come to him and he drop it, or some bullshit happens, or they get a penalty or some shit.
Or his fingers.
Leadership is important, and self accountability is important. Man, everybody is not very accountable. You don't hold yourself accountable.
I don't know if I could be friends with him in real life.
No, I could. I end up kind of fighting almost every week. Probably we would be getting a fight. Like, bro, hold yourself accountable. You're doing some fuck shit. Hold yourself accountable. Not hard. Just like I fucked up, bro. Instead of being like, you know what, that was his fault. That's always the first thing.
Oh, I could. Yeah, y'all wouldn't be cool.
Outside of football, you're probably a good dude, but I don't
know. Oh, are you? Oh, no.
Oh no, I think it's probably worse, honestly.
Yeah, bro, it's probably worse. He don't even talk to his family. Don't even talk to him, bro. Like what?
Look at him,
probably
bro.
Worse.
He is a douche, bro, and I can just tell.
Yeah.
And I don't even know. It's kind of like Kanye West. Like I could just tell that I wouldn't probably want to hang around him too much. Not now, at least. Like, I don't know, bro. This is just a weird situation.
He has to really, really fuck with you to want to hang out with him. Like, I wouldn't want to hang out. Like, you on a team. It's like a team outing. He probably cool in that setting, maybe. But like personally, bro, man, I don't know him personally, obviously, but you didn't hear stories about his. I think him and his brother beefing or some shit. They got a big beef. His family don't fuck with him.
I mean, but ain't no different. Ain't no different than Kobe and his fam.
It is a little different.
His fam still came to the games and shit sometimes, bro. His sister still fuck with him. It wasn't very public, but they still fuck with him. It's very public. It's not gonna say very public. Public that him and his brother.
His stuff was more about money.
Yeah, them trying to sell his shit. I don't know what I don't know. Could be about money too for Aaron. I don't know. Yeah, apparently now I don't know if it was Skip Bayless that was always talking about it. Some of them talking heads was always talking about how Aaron was beefing with his family over one of his ex-girlfriends or some shit, and he was just being a douchebag, bro. Like being an asshole. So I don't know. He just don't seem like he's a cool person off the field. We don't know, so we don't know.
Yeah, maybe he's great, and I hope he is.
I always know he can be the best. Yeah, he can be the most humanitarian person ever. We don't know, but
If he exhibits any of the behaviors he does as the starting football player, then I'm good.
But like I said, I just think that really started. I think we started seeing this asshole Aaron Rodgers the year. What was it? The year Green Bay didn't want to give him his money when he had to win MVP, and he didn't want to give it. I think that's really when he turned his asshole. Because before that, it was just about he can't win. He wasn't winning. You didn't really hear no character issues or nothing before then. But then I think that year was when he won back-to-back MVPs, and Green Bay still fought with him about paying him. I think that's when he became the asshole. Like, all right, fuck
yeah,
y'all.
He did become a little bit more. Well, I think that's when you start showing it more. He probably been an asshole before that. We definitely started like, all right, I'm gonna show y'all my ass for real now.
But like I said, when I said we don't know him, but I said when you got guys like Davante Adams fighting and begging to go back and play with him, so like I said, I guess if he fuck with you, then
if he fuck with you, he fucked you. Kind of like a Russell Westbrook situation. But I take that back because everybody says Russell Westbrook's a good teammate. So
yeah, and a good person off the court.
I would hang with Russ.
Yeah, I would hang with Russ for sure. I would have to tell him he got to hold himself accountable too, because he don't do the accountability too well either. But
yeah, but it's different though, bro. It's different though. He don't either. But
Russ always point the finger. Man, nigga always point the finger.
But it's different, bro. It's like
he pointed the finger at Ty Lue. I'm like, he pointed the finger at Ty Lue.
We could also be just saying that because Aaron Rodgers is white. Let's just be real.
True.
We keep it real on the show. We could just be saying that.
True. Very true. Nah, but I'm still rooting for the Jets. You know, they got my boy Sauce Gardner. Hopefully they do good over there. Don't know what's going to happen for them, though, but hopefully it turns around.
I think they'll sneak in the playoffs. I think they'll get probably like that final wild card spot because AFC is still kind of cheeks for the most part.
Yeah, I think firing Salah was a good move, even though they probably should have did it before the season started. Honestly, I think they kind of went into the season knowing like, all right, they're a little shaky on this, and started out and it wasn't good. They say, yeah, we probably should have fired this nigga. Went out here and did it. But yeah, hopefully it turn around for him, man. I want to see Aaron and Jets in the playoffs. I think it'd be live to have Jets in the playoffs.
Yeah, yo. So I was saying, for some reason it blocked me off. It's getting a little deep in the show. The Ohio State Buckeyes. Did y'all watch the game?
Yeah.
Pissed me off. Yeah. I got a couple takeaways if y'all were from the game.
Go ahead.
Let's get it.
First takeaway. Those DBs aren't as good as I thought they were for the Ohio State Buckeyes. Now, Oregon's really good, but the DBs got crushed.
Yeah, I cooked.
2, the defense as a whole is not as good as what I thought it was. They ran the same read. I want to blame it on Ryan Day, but I can't. Not this part. I can't because they did the a read option play, and every once in a while they schemed and threw a pass out of it. Almost every single play, and it was like, I know Ryan Day was like, "Don't bite on the read option. Don't bite on the read option." I know that's what happened, and they did it almost every single time. Third is Oregon's a really good football team. I'm not going to make everything about the Ohio State. It was infuriating for me that Ohio State let all that time go from like 45 seconds to like 10 seconds or something like that. But
God.
At that point, I think this is the part that I do blame on Ryan Day. When you call
Ryan Day. That's Ryan Day.
When you call hype, it's on Ryan Day and that quarterback, both of them.
Yeah, both of them. You're right.
Because if you a gamer, you got to know. I don't think I don't think CJ Stroud makes that mistake in that game, or Braxton Miller, or just going through the old quarterback. So I don't even know if Cal McCord makes that mistake. And I'm not saying he's as bad as Cal McCord is there to I don't think he makes that mistake. It's like, come on, let's go. Because what are you doing?
We either going fast or we calling a timeout. They was just kind of lollygagging, like, well, we good.
The last play is Ryan Day's fault because it's it's okay to do that last play, but it's a one read, and if it ain't there, you throw the ball out of bounds, kick the field goal, and that's your best shot. It's no way you don't get it, huh?
Wait, so you saying that's Ryan? So the last play is Ryan Day's fault?
Yeah, the play is itself.
But I'm pretty sure he told him.
The quarterback that he probably told him like, look, bro,
you thinking he told him like, look, it's a one read, and if it ain't there,
you
throw
ain't
it
got
away.
it. Throw that shit away. He probably said,
if that's true, then I take that could be very true because I'm okay with the play, but it's one of those, like I said, very quick read. It ain't there.
No.
Yeah, like,
Get up.
It ain't there. Throw it away.
Get it out. Yep. You gotta know.
And last, I know I said 3. I don't know what was up with that Oregon player spitting in that guy's face. That was insane.
Disgusting.
Insane. So shout out to the Ohio State football player that didn't react in a negative fashion. He's probably just like, I'm gonna see you outside because you'd have to see me. What I didn't like was guys like Shannon Sharp saying that it would have took God and 10,000. So no, you wouldn't have. You don't play sports and you wouldn't have did that. You might have seen him afterwards. You wouldn't have did that in front of 300,000 people. Shannon, stop it. Flourish one of y'all's.
For me, the last play, great game first and foremost. I do think we'll see them again in the Big Ten championship because I do think those are the top 2 teams in the Big Ten for sure. I do think the outcome will be a little bit different next time.
I think so too.
Jim Knowles, man, our defensive coordinator, man. He didn't have our guys to play, and I seen a stat in the last 5 games against top opponents. He's given up 530 yards, 533, 338, and then this last week 496 to Oregon.
Let me ask you a question. See why you. But at what point is it the player's fault? The coach can only coach. At some point, the pride got to kick in and say, "I'm not gonna get burnt."
If you get top talent, though, man,
I know you're right, top talent, but I'm not gonna get burnt.
Accountability.
Accountability. Some plays where the guy just ran right past the defender. There's no amount of coaching.
Accountability. That's what it boils down to. Accountability.
Also, but you got to. Right? Yes, there is accountability in the players, but also you got to know your guys too.
That's true.
You got to put your guys in the best
position to win. Yeah.
And like I said, if we just gonna say that like this one game, but like I just said the last 5 games against top opponents. Those opponents was Michigan in 2022, Georgia, Michigan again, then Oregon. So like I said, against top teams, he seems to fold.
But I guess my other question is like they've beaten them, or does that count what the top team what they were ranked at the time? Or because they did well against ranked teams.
Yeah, no, but all those games I just named, we lost.
So what about the games?
What he's saying is, what about the ranked teams that we ended up beating? Like, what was that? How did defense up against those games? Like,
who do we beat? What was the ranked top ranked?
Then we beat
we beat Notre Dame last year. Notre Dame was a top 5 team when we beat them.
Yeah, Notre Dame was like the number 3 or number 4 when we beat them.
And we beat ranked teams every year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Penn State's ranked here and there, and they're ranked high, and we beat them. It's like so.
Yeah, no, ranked teams, but top 5 though, like teams in the top 5. I think maybe last year Notre Dame might have been in the top 5 if I'm not mistaken.
They were pretty high. I know they were like it was an early season game too, like the second or third game of the season. I mean, the point I'm making is they got big wins, and it's like against top 5 teams, they just playing better players too.
I think what T's point is though is like you said, Doc, defense ain't as good as we thought it was. And he's just doubling down on that, basically saying they're good against teams that ain't that good, but against the good teams that are really good, they getting smoked.
And granted,
I think I'll agree with you. It's everybody.
Yeah, and granted, last year you could say what you want. Like I said, Notre Dame was top 5, but offensively, they didn't have a top 5 offense last year.
Yeah, that's true.
Like they was known for their defense too, which is why it was a slugfest. Our offense wasn't good. We just had Marvin Harrison Jr. last year. Kyle McCord was in that, especially in that game.
Average.
Yeah, we was watching that game, Doc.
Yeah.
So I mean, our defensive coordinator Jim knows something. I think something needs to change. Will Howard, I think the last drive was more so on him. I think we got up to a bad start when he took that sack, like on the first play on the drive. Like, come on, bro. Like we can't afford no sack here. And then 2, I do think that Oregon that they did, and shout out to the coach, I guess, for knowing the rule. But that 12 man on the field, which what NCAA looked into today, that loophole. Basically, they ran the play with 12 men on the field, knowing the clock was still going to run, and we was on.
That was smart.
Yeah,
smart shit.
And knowing that they was going to get a 5-yard penalty, so
smart.
But at the end of the day, man, I say good game. We only fell to number 4. I believe. Yeah, I think we only fell number 4. So we'll see them again. Still don't think in my opinion, still don't think the better team won, but that might be my Ohio State bias speaking. But we'll see them again in November.
Hey, just since we mentioned him, Kyle McCord's looking pretty good in Syracuse. He just was not an Ohio State quarterback. He's a good quarterback. He just wasn't an Ohio State quarterback.
That's tough though, be Ohio State quarterback, man. It ain't like
Joe Burrow wasn't even an Ohio State quarterback.
Yeah,
so
that's
just
true.
Look
at him now.
Yeah,
baller.
Just put things into perspective.
Mr. Baller.
Well, Joe got hurt, and then Haskins emerged.
Still, if you that nigga, you take it back. If you that nigga, you take it back. Or they for you.
Now when you see the
never mind. That was about to be a bad question. Sorry.
Now when
what you want to say?
No,
never mind.
No,
that's
I
okay.
forgot. So, I was going to say where I was going to say is what's happening.
Let's keep moving.
At the time.
You're not gonna bring it up. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. RP to Wayne Haskins. Keep moving.
Sorry.
Let me get my take on the game. Y'all hit all the points on Ohio State. I'm gonna just shout out to Dan Lanning in Michigan. I mean, I said Michigan, Oregon. Watch it. Fuck Michigan. But I watched football all day, and I watched a little bit of his story. I ain't much about him. Last year I was kind of on the shitting on Dan Lanning because what he said about Coach Prime them. But now he's a hell of a coach. He came from the Nick Saban coaching tree, had them boys ready to play. He always does. Shout out to Dan Lanning and the Oregon man. Like I said, the defense ain't as good as it should be showing. It be looking against weaker teams when they play strong opponents with strong offenses. They be getting washed, and I think that's gonna be most defenses though. When you're playing against top offensive talent, it's not easy to look as elite on defense, especially in college. But I've noticed, I feel like in college it's a lot more scoring than we see in NFL. Just but shout out to Oregon man. Tough game. Great game, I thought. Like T said, I think these are the best two teams in the Big Ten. So I think we will see this matchup again. Hopefully, if I'll say don't lose another game.
Right.
Ryan Day better beat Michigan.
Man, he better. He gotta beat Michigan this year, and he gotta at least make it to the title game this year. Or he might be on the way out, bro.
He's in serious trouble.
Having this payroll as big as it is this year, getting all this talent, and first big game of the year you losing, it's not a good look, man.
Beat Michigan, Big Ten championship, and you better not lose in the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah, you better not lose the first round.
You know what? I think part of their issue is, and the white boys playing good. So I'm gonna start with that. White boys just ain't meant to be Ohio State quarterbacks. And there's a lot of good brothers around that are fit to Ohio State's mold, which is the scramble. And then, kind of throw just a little, that's not this quarterback. And look at
I don't know, because that wasn't CJ Stroud either. CJ Stroud wasn't like that. CJ Stroud wasn't a scrambler until that last game against Georgia. That was the big critique against CJ Stroud. He couldn't move.
He was an outlier. But look at the rest of their quarterbacks.
You're right.
I just think that they need to kind of. I don't want them to keep going down the path that they're starting to go down.
I ain't gonna say that though. Like, yes, majority, but remember, at least of our last time, we won a national championship with a white boy quarterback.
When was that? 05?
Don't disrespect Craig Krenzel like that.
He said our lifetime.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Our lifetime. 01 against who to you? Miami, when they was big dogs.
I hear you, bro. Yes.
I'm just saying, they don't disrespect Craig Krenzel like that now. Come on now.
Shout out Craig. But Just out.
I ain't gonna say it because you got some white quarterbacks out here now that can move just like the black quarterbacks. I'm not gonna say
we'll get somebody that can move.
It's all about the skills.
Get a white boy that fits. Get a
Ohio State quarterback.
Will Howard can move,
a white boy that fits our mold.
Will Howard can move. His Will Howard's thing is his accuracy. He ain't really good with it. Like he won't be an NFL quarterback. He would Doc you want. He would Doc want. He was a guy that can move around, but he can't throw. Yeah, he can't. Yeah, his arm, his biggest question.
Where Braxton? Well, where's our Braxton Miller at this?
Chill, because remember Braxton's first year, bro. He was trash, bro.
I say he was not good, bro.
He ain't good to Urban Meyer got there. His first year was trash, bro.
Even then, he wasn't that good. He didn't get drafted as a quarterback in the NFL. Nigga was not that good. He was not all that, bro.
Yeah, because at Ohio State he switched positions.
Yeah, that's how you know you got to switch, bro. You're not it. He basically Terrell Pryor 2.0. Want to be Terrell Pryor. He want to be Terrell Pryor.
Pryor was cold though.
Yeah, well, he want to be Terrell Pryor. He ain't Terrell Pryor.
I was about to say Terrell Pryor was cold.
Hold that. Take my bad, Terrell Pryor. He ain't you. He not you. He tried to be you. It didn't work out for him. Shout out Bryce Miller too. He's a dog, but you know.
I don't know. As a fan, I have not liked their quarterback.
What's the brother name? We had Cordell, JT Bear. Them niggas, man. JT Bear was cold. You know, he didn't make
he just he just made the right, he moved
the right decision. It's decision making too, bro. No, when it's slaying that thing, when gotta get up through, I'm gone.
But then again, too, you gotta look at. And I'm not trying to disrespect this Ohio State team because I think this is probably one of the top teams that money can buy. But if you go back and look at the weapons we had around a JT Bear, we had a Zeke. No disrespect to Trayvon Henderson and ain't Zeke.
Yeah, Zeke was that nigga.
Ain't Zeke.
Zeke was different.
Bro, they got Jeremiah Smith, bro. Whatever the fuck.
He a dog.
He a freshman. He got
Jeremiah Smith and Ibuka. Back then, who do we have? That's why that picture always pop up when we had
Jalen Marshall,
Harrison Jr., Smith and Jigba Jr. We had dogs, bro.
Squad, bro.
Jalen Marshall was cold too.
Jalen Marshall, bro.
He was nice too. We had
Javier Posey from the city, bro.
Yeah, squad. But you gotta look at this year. He got talent. Like we say, I think he got the highest NIL payroll. Nigga,
that's what I'm saying.
They got squad.
It's the best team money can buy for sure.
They got squad, and maybe not be as cohesive as that squad was, but hey, it's what you got to work with now. NIL, atmosphere. You got to work with what you got. You got squad. So Ryan Day, make it happen this year, or your ass out of there.
Yeah, and I'm not ready to get. I think I'm not ready to get on Will Howard just yet. I said he didn't.
I ain't giving up on him. No,
he didn't play bad.
When I said that was not to say that I'm giving up on him. I'm just saying that I think that next season they should make a better quarterback choice because obviously he won't be the quarterback next season.
Yeah, he only there for 1 year.
Was he? Is he a senior or something?
Yeah.
Oh, I about to say he's just gonna bounce. Like y'all saying he gonna bounce already?
No, it's a rental.
He probably is though. I mean, even if he keep playing like this, he not gonna have a job next year. Or they're gonna fans.
No, we got a 5-star. We got this year from Georgia, lefty Aaron Nolan. That at least from his tape,
I thought we had some cold quarterbacks coming in this year though. I thought they were saying that after last year though. We got this guy a transfer portal. We got this. We had like two quarterbacks coming in.
That's him. Well,
the thing about it is, I always got cold people coming in, but Aaron Nolan, he probably just wasn't ready to play. Kind of like Archie Manning wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, okay. I ain't know. I thought the way niggas was talking like he's to play this year, so I thought he was, supposed to play this year.
Yeah, he just probably wasn't ready to play.
He ain't ready yet. Like Arch is, like you said, Arch nice though, but he ain't ready yet. He showed.
Cold, but now Arch is ready. Arch is ready.
Yeah, he's gonna be ready.
He'll be ready.
He's gonna be ready. Oh, he's gonna be.
Ain't next year. No questions asked. He gonna be electric.
And then honestly, if you Ryan Day and your seat hot, I probably ain't gonna trust a true freshman and hoping he get it right. So
I gotta get some of that heat up off of me before I get it.
He got to for sure. So depending on how this year go, he might have to shook a move in the transfer portal again, try to get somebody because man.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted Cam Moore because Cam Moore looking like he balling down in Miami.
That boy nice.
Another team that just hasn't looked that great that's dropping one and still dropped down 3 spots is Tennessee. They are not looking as good as they had been looking. They lost to Arkansas last week, and then this week they barely snuck by Florida. And I was picking them to look a lot better than, and they look like they're starting to move backwards.
Yeah, for sure. I think it should have been a bounce back week for them after they lost to Arkansas. They should have came back out and tried to smack Florida. Of course, tougher opponent, but still, they should have came out and smacked them.
SEC game. I mean, it's like the conference games is always tough, but
that's a rival. Like that, that's a rivalry.
I didn't realize that was a rivalry game.
Yeah, that was a rivalry game for them. And
you
gotta come out better than that though. After a loss to Arkansas, Arkansas not good.
But they're not. Tennessee's not healthy either. Like I said, and you seen it last week in Arkansas when they lost their receivers, bro. That offense looked shook,
trash.
And that same this quarterback, he's only a sophomore, so like he need his best guys.
Need his guys, yeah.
And even though they played this week, they're not 100%. So I think they're going to struggle. I think they got Bama this week. So,
sure do.
Yeah.
So
good luck, man.
Update on the game.
Bama ain't looking good either, though. Who the best?
But still, you ain't got your all weapons, and you playing that defense. That defense still makes some plays.
Your brothers, I didn't realize the WNBA's finals was on tonight. Right now, 69-71, Minnesota up with 5 minutes left to go in the game.
Yeah, I got it on right now.
Yeah,
I got
it on. Yep.
Shout out to Links, man. Let's go.
Facts. Honorary Links.
Yeah, I'm rocking Links for the finals, man. Rocking with the Liberty.
Hey, y'all hilarious. Y'all brothers know that. It's an honorary.
Hey, honorary Link.
Rock with the Liberty, man. Can't do it.
Let's get feed.
Texas is a real deal, y'all.
It is, bro.
It's a real deal.
Gotta say they are.
They crushed Oklahoma.
Yeah, it wasn't even close.
But Oklahoma, well, I mean, that's another rivalry too. But Oklahoma, I think they got a lot of hype too. I mean, they going through some changes. They started a true freshman at quarterback too. They still trying to find themselves. So good showing from them, but that just shows like Texas just there's levels.
Yeah, Texas could very easily win the national championship this year.
They look great, man.
They look great.
They got Georgia this week, so we'll see.
Georgia ain't looking that high either, though, bro. That's one thing I will say about this season. We ain't seen like one. Well, Texas looking good. We ain't seen like the traditional juggernauts ain't looking too hot.
Oregon look good.
You said who?
Oregon look good.
I'm talking about Bama, Georgia, SEC juggernauts.
Oregon.
I got those juggernauts though. They nice, but usually they like the finesse team.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, Oregon going up against a SEC team, I think they'll get
smashed.
They'll get folded.
It'd get literally folded.
But same thing with Bama with Georgia. I mean, yet offensively they haven't looked like a juggernaut, but defensively they still them. They still got a good defense. So,
Vanderbilt that.
You said what?
I said LSU.
Vanderbilt that.
Go ahead, you go, Ryan.
I was just saying tell Vanderbilt that about the.
Yeah.
No, Vanderbilt ain't beat Georgia.
Who it was Vanderbilt. It'd be
Vanderbilt beat
Alabama, yeah.
Alabama beat Georgia.
And then,
I say about LSU, Doc?
I said LSU. Look, it's coming around. They looking pretty good.
Yeah, we talked about them a little bit on Friday, man. Fuck Brian Kelly, but nah, LSU looking.
That's the motto. But objectively they look good.
Yeah, it's off rip, but yeah, they are looking solid.
Like I told you, Red, I wasn't going to bet against LSU at night in LSU. If that game was played any other day, Ole Miss probably would have got them. But at night, there's something about LSU at night.
You right.
They don't lose at night, bro.
You right.
lose at nighttime. It was a crazy stat. He like 9-0 in night games or some shit, bro. Something like
them
that.
boys hyped up. Get them boys hyped up, man. You getting some
We on
moonshine or
national
something.
TV, boys. What y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna do, boys? What y'all gonna do?
They had all the stars there. Shaq was on the Shaq big ass was on the sideline. Jettis was in the building. So yeah, all the LSU alumni was out for sure. Last for college football, man. Colorado wins that game, in my opinion, if Hunter doesn't go out. I think that just hit last year. Like the same thing for last year, man. Once Travis Hunter went out, it got kind of scary.
It take the heart.
Yeah. Luckily, he's not out for a long period of time. They say he's gonna play this week. But yeah, I think last week, once they went out, that kind of sucked the life out of him. But still good game though. Still good game.
Okay.
Yeah, right. For sure. It was a really good week for college football. I mean, it was just a good week for college football.
I definitely enjoyed it.
Yeah,
college football has been good this season. It's been the most college football I've watched in my entire life.
Same here. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a huge college football fan, but yeah, this year I've been watching a lot more than I've.
Welcome to the party, brothers.
Yeah, so
only gonna get better.
I think it's not because college. I think it's because I'm doing different things in my personal life, where I'm just sitting the fuck down. That's half the battle right there, sitting down. So,
shout out little Josh.
Yeah, man. Just sitting down.
Somebody who needs to sit down is Jerry Jones' ass.
Man,
listen, brother, we gotta talk about this. Hey, listen, I'm gonna just do it. I know y'all. That game was the most embarrassing game. I'm about ready to turn in my star until Jerry Jones goes up north. Yeah, and you know exactly what I mean. Yeah,
you know what I mean, to Ohio.
Or Canada.
Just saying, I'm not saying that it has to happen anytime. It could be 30 years from now. Just saying, because I don't want people get out there and making not what I'm asking for, but bro, they're running plays you can't even play on Madden on us. Sewell's getting a touchdown. What are we talking about? Like, bro, like this is ridiculous. One of the
they have multiple
games. If McDaniels has a job at the end of the season, and the Bengals, I mean not the Bengals, but they make the playoffs, which they probably will. That it's no way that he should be their quarterback. I mean head coach. It ain't even necessarily a Dak problem. It's a whole team problem, and Dak is just one of the bigger problems.
That was just an ass kicking, man. From the jump.
They ain't got. Where's the pride at?
I ain't got none.
None.
Ever since Trayvon Diggs came back from the injury, man, he's underperformed. He got cooked all game. Like you said, Doc, they running plays for offensive linemen out there. Like
Diggs, I like Diggs, but he really ain't that good. Like and when I say he's not that good, he gets cooked, and he just ain't getting the interceptions to be able to say that to compensate for it this season.
Right.
But he's always gotten cooked. But when you got 11, you got like 11 interceptions. It's like, oh, but he got 11 interceptions though. But he gets cooked.
Yeah, he was still allowing more yards.
Yeah, he gets cooked. He ain't that good.
Yeah, but he just gamble, and sometimes he gamble right and get it right and get the pick. Yeah, like you said, he'd be getting cooked. Even when he was leading the league in interceptions, he's also leading the league in yards allowed.
Yes, and I like Diggs. I got a jersey, so but he ain't all that.
You see teams also targeting him too, because they're like, we can easily get him. He might get us every once in a while, but
he might get one. We can live with that. We can live with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're gonna give up easily 20 yards. So we good. You can give him one pick.
Yeah.
But yeah, something's going on in Dallas, man. Like you said, Doc, it's basically just a lack of fight and pride down there.
In the locker room, I can just tell that locker room that one, Dak don't got the locker room. He just don't. And neither do McDaniels. You can just tell when certain quarterbacks are able to just ride the team, like, bro, we not going out like this.
Mm-hmm.
And they ain't got nobody in the locker room like that. Not Micah Parsons. Parsons is the front runner.
For sure. All he want to do is get on his podcast and talk shit, man. That's all he want to do.
So, I'm ready for them they should just keep losing. Maybe draft a quarterback.
Too late for that, man. It is embarrassing though. On Jerry's birthday too.
It's not too late.
You ain't about to bench a $60 million quarterback.
Yeah, too late. I'll get him out my issue. Too late. Y'all should have thought twice about that.
I did. I wonder why Jerry Jones didn't.
Jerry Jones is stupid, man.
Whoa. Hey, and then the radio host called them out and he threatened to fire this motherfucker.
Yeah, he said I have somebody else ask me these questions. Like, bro, what? So you want me to be?
We losing.
I'm doing my job. I ask you the tough questions.
And second of all, you're not my boss, so you can't fire me. So,
hey, I think Jerry Jones. But please believe if he wants him gone, he would.
Jerry Jones can have him gone.
Hey, look. Yeah, that ain't his boss, but just.
He can have him moved off that segment and like, yo, I ain't doing it no more. I ain't doing it no more. Have somebody else ask me questions, I ain't calling back. And they
that's cool. That would say the radio station money because they paid. I guarantee they pay them to do those appearances.
But I also guarantee you that garners them a lot of listeners.
Yeah, garners them a lot of viewers. So it's not probably. Trust they wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't making the money.
Yeah, and I don't think. Trust me, Jerry Jones don't need that little money they pay him. He don't need that shit. It probably helped them, like you said, they're not paying him, but it also hurt them more. Them not getting that interview. Because I guarantee he would go to the rival and do the interview with them. Guarantee it.
Yeah.
Not in that. Well,
yes, he would go to rival and do it. Unless he owns station. If he owns station, he would just get the man fired. If he don't own station, he would go to rival.
And with the type of money he got, he probably got some type of something in that station.
Yeah.
Nah, unless you just gonna pay a station and break the contract. The only thing he got, I think that's their home. Like that's like where the games air. So I mean, unless he gonna break the contract, but
when you rich like that, you do what you want to do.
Say like that. When you say like that, T, if they have the contract with the Cowboys, I'm sure he could have that man fired. I'm positive he got that man fired.
Like, and he didn't say it and for no reason. Trust and believe.
Yes, he did, bro. He said it because he tried to bully. He tried to bully him pretty much. He tried to flex his power on him.
Yeah, because he has it. Not over the host. Not over that host, bro.
Bro, if they have a contract with the Cowboys and they're the home with the Cowboys, if Jerry Jones, even if he can't get the power to say, yeah, we gonna fire him, he could say, all right, cool, y'all want to get him moved off. Next time with the negotiations come up, we're not signing back with y'all. They will lose millions of dollars, bro. Millions of dollars over that one person. They ain't do that, bro. It's business. They're not doing that. As much as they probably like him as a host and like him and what he does his work, they're not gonna do that, bro. It's business. They're not gonna do that. Now, I don't agree with that. I think it's not morally correct. But as a business, they're gonna do it.
I'm happy you said that. And I'm a Cowboy. I do not agree. I don't agree with anything. But if Jerry Jones wants him gone, come on, bro. He been there long enough. He ain't some new owner. He ain't saying that for no reason.
I'm just telling you from what I know, he wouldn't have got him fired.
So you don't think Jerry Jones can make some threats to have the Cowboys pulled from that network and make them make some moves and make them want to make some moves to that show?
Well, one threat, then Jerry Jones have a lawsuit on his hands. You can't threaten me for doing my job.
I'm not threatening him for doing a job. I'm saying, hey, I'm not having a pleasing experience with this radio host asking me these questions. Get him moved off this segment or fire him, or next time negotiations come up, the Cowboys are probably not going to do business with y'all no more. That's not a threat. They're just saying, hey, y'all are inconveniencing the owner of the team. In his mind, now I don't think it's inconvenience. I think the guy asked that. I think it's a fair question. But in Jerry Jones' mind, that's how he feels right now.
Right, but okay, but if that's the case, then Jerry Jones just then if you all that money, then you just hold a press conference with all the yes men, and you can Do that yourself. Then just don't do that on the radio station.
Do that, but I guarantee the radio station would rather than him do the interview with them. Guarantee it.
No, I yes, right. But if Jerry Jones, if you wanna do that flyer, then just don't come back then. Like,
Because you lose the business and have to go to the rival station.
There's also he appears on that station every Tuesday and Friday, in addition to a pregame interview per that, bro.
So give all that up for that one person.
No, bro. They're
That's
not
millions of dollars, bro, worth of content. They're gonna give up for that one person.
They're not doing that.
When
you talk about law, and don't bring up lawsuits because Jerry Jones has endless amount of money. He does not care about a lawsuit.
He will fight it until they go broke, and then he'll just they can't fight it no more. Cool. That's what rich people do, bro.
He will breach that.
I'm just telling y'all from the ends and outs. Like it wouldn't have came down to that. Like I said, they wouldn't have fired the host.
Enough. We're not in the you work in that industry somewhat more than we do. So hey,
I'm just saying Jerry Jones didn't have that power to have dude fired. That's all I'm saying. Now
this happened this week. So if next week or next month, if dude ain't doing it no more, I'm gonna assume Jerry Jones makes some calls. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna assume Jerry Jones makes some calls. Now I'm sure him and that guy have a good relationship. So I'm sure it just got a little heated. Jerry got a little defensive, a little emotional in that moment. I'm sure he don't really feel like getting that man fired. I'm sure he knows that'll be wrong. But I think if he wanted to, he could. Personally, I think that.
Me too. Well, all it takes is he's just been doing it so long, and I know that you're in there, but also on the back door. Look, bro, you gonna have to do something because he knows the owner of that station, the guy that you probably ain't seeing that can do it. He knows, and he's 82, so he knows him well.
Little Johnny up there that I do the interview with every week on Tuesdays. This little motherfucker asked me the stupidest question, and I fall back and he. Get him out of here. And I guarantee Jerry, don't put your business. Come on, bro.
All right.
Yep, but more of the story was distasteful from Jerry Jones, and I agree with Shannon Sharp. He said he was praying on the weekend. Whether he can get him fired or not, it was a very shitty thing to do. Jerry Jones put a better product on the field since you're 82 years old and you feel like you can still do it. In the story.
And if you don't want to answer tough questions, don't do these fucking interviews, bro. If you don't want to take questions, fair questions, I think that's a fair question. Like I said, if you don't want to answer these fair questions, bro, don't sign up for these fucking interviews. If you want to yes men to do it,
he shouldn't be doing this anyway. He's the only owner in the field we hear from.
Yeah, I think
he wants to be the headline.
Who was that coach that we used to coach for the Redskins? And he came back for a wax little bit. He won a championship and then didn't do well on the second time back. Race car driving Joe Gibbs. Like, bruh, when I think of Joe Gibbs, I think of Jerry Jones. I at one point Jerry Jones was a great owner. Not but you still could be. He has the ability to be a great owner, but you're 82, and I just really believe the game has passed him by. And that's just what happens. That's what happened with Joe Gibbs. Everybody was saying, he's still a good coach, but we just think his scheme, the game has passed him by. And part of being a good leader is knowing when to delegate people to do certain things, and Jerry Jones has not done well at that, and that's why he's failing to be an owner today.
He's too much in it, man. You got to get a little bit above it to look down and see, like, hey, I am making the best decisions right now. Let me bring somebody else in. I'm a little bit outdated. Let me get some new strategies in. Let me get some new ideas in here.
I just think he's outdated. Yeah, and that happens. I think he's outdated.
What's going to happen?
He reminds me of Jerry Krause.
Yeah,
shit. Sabrina Nescu, game winner, but she might be Jerry Krause, bro. Like I said,
I don't know where you're going. I'll let you go ahead and finish. I don't know where you're going with it.
No, I'm saying, like I said, when everybody else was having success on the field, Phil Jackson, Jordan, they was all getting the credit. Jerry Krause wasn't receiving none of it. Back when the Cowboys was winning. Who was it? Jimmy Johnson, Troy Aikman, all them was getting all the credit. Jerry Jones wasn't getting shit. Like you said, it's like little man. It's like little man syndrome, bro.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Jerry Jones don't play football, and if he ever did, he just don't play football anymore, bro. It's over.
I like the comparison for sure. I can see that for sure. He saw the success and the recognition that the coach was getting. Like, hey, this is my team. I did this shit. I want to get out of here. And like that.
Get to go, work out.
And never got back there after you fired him.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yep. So
I agree with that though.
all right.
Yeah, you got to back the fuck up, man. You got to back the fuck up. Move around a little bit. Sit down somewhere.
Yeah. So last week, college football. Any big takeaways, brothers? Before we move on to I mean, not college, but NFL. Then before we move on to the rapid fire.
Shout out to Lamar Jackson and the Ravens, man. Best team in football right currently.
Might be
facts. It's not fair.
I don't know if they're the best team in football right now, but
who do you think it is?
I would have to say the Chiefs at the moment.
Nah, their record don't. I mean, they're 5-0, but they haven't been playing the best football on the field.
Right, yeah. But they're 5-0, and they beat Baltimore. I'm a lean towards Kansas City.
Week one, a new team. Well, not say new team, but a new offense. You know, a big piece of offense in there. They only gave Derrick Henry I won't say a couple carries, but at first he was only averaging like 15 carries. They started getting over 20 carries. The offense went to a whole nother level.
You got the most rushing yards in the NFL.
Yeah, and they started using him the right way.
They're out rushing teams by 100 yards every game, bro. Lamar, Lamar is at this rate, Lamar's gonna win back another MVP.
It looks like he probably is. It's crazy. If they would have got Davante Adams, it would have been crazy, bro. It would have been so unfair. So unfair if they got Davante. So I'm happy he didn't go to Baltimore because that would have been crazy. But yeah, Baltimore looks great.
The Bengals were ugly, but they won.
Jacksonville fucking sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Big takeaway. Jacksonville fucking sucks.
I'm worried about the Bengals. I mean, defense played. I mean, they look better. I would just say that was just because they played Daniel Jones. So I need to see it back-to-back weeks before I say that defense looked better. But offense disappeared.
But that happens some weeks though. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't pretty, and they've been clawing and figuring out. That happens some weeks. We'll see. They need to pop, which they won't. Cleveland this week. Hey, you heard what I led, which they won't. They need to pop Cleveland this week.
I mean, the offense has been looking good all season. Last week was a little bit slow, but I mean, numbers wise, they are one of the top offenses in the league. It just defense is shitball, man. They looked better last week, like you said, though, playing against Daniel Jones, not saying much.
Sometimes the offense comes out stale like that. Sometimes you just have games like that.
Yeah, but
I ain't worried about the offense. How good they've been looking, and they've been first or second in most categories in offense in the league. A defense would need to pick up big time.
But even stale, man, you got to put up more than 10 points.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm only saying. I know he scored 17, but I'm saying 10 because that Chase Brown last one. That
yeah. But they got the win.
Was huge though. Yeah.
Sometimes they scored 30 points last week and didn't get the win. Or the week before, they didn't get the win. 38 points, didn't get the win. So they can score points. They got to stop teams scoring too. They proved they can score points this year.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, that's why I'm not. I said defense played well for 1 week. BJ Hill he went back to New York and said, "Yeah, this is what I get for fucking trading me." Wreaked havoc, but like I said, until they do it consistent weeks.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely agree. I think they are in trouble.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you too.
I'm not saying offense is the reason. I think defense is more so the reason, and coaching is more so the reason for me. Like I've been saying for the last few years, but probably gonna be a problem for them ongoing for the next 5 years. And I don't see them firing Zach Taylor. So if you keep watching this podcast, you're probably gonna hear us mention coaching for the Bengals for the next few years because
he sucks.
They don't make these moves that they need to make.
And then last thing before we hit rapid fire. Mike Tomlin, you were dumb as hell if you start Russell Wilson this week, bro.
Oh yeah, what did they lose last week or something? Did I miss that?
No,
they won, but Russ is getting first team snaps, bro, this week in practice.
I saw that, but they won. Big Ben said Tomlin is wrong if he does that too, and they won decisively too.
Yeah.
Now I don't think Justin Fields has been looking great by any means, but they're getting wins. Like he had a team around him. I don't understand why you're doing it.
I think he's only going to improve, though.
I don't see why you make this move. And I think me and T talk about it off here. He gives you a dynamic that Russell Wilson doesn't give you with his legs.
Yeah,
Russell Wilson is not running for nobody these days.
14 for 24, 145 yards. That doesn't sound great, but then he also had 11 carries of 59 yards and 2 touchdowns the last game. So it's like them probably would have been touchdowns he would have thrown, but he was able just to run them in.
Yeah. Plus their offense. I mean, they don't have the best weapons for him. You know, you got George Pickens out there don't want to fucking play for them, for real. So it's like number one receiver don't want to be there. You know, so that's already.
But like I said, that opens up more for the offense to be successful. Like I said, Najee Harris finally had a good game this week.
He sucked.
Yeah, I mean, I won't say it sucked, but when you have a
let me put that in perspective. For not this year, but the past 2 or 3 seasons, I was a fantasy owner of.
I had him a couple years.
So let me put that in perspective for friends, and I think everybody that plays would understand.
I agree, but how does that open up more space for them? If you got a receiver not running routes hard, and George Pickens?
No, I'm talking about with Justin Fields as quarterback.
Oh, I thought you talking about. I'm about to say George Pickens ain't me out there playing like shit, bro.
I'm not defending George Pickens actually at all.
I don't know what's going on with the receivers in Pittsburgh. It's like receivers that get drafted there, they don't want to be in the NFL anymore. Is that bad playing for the Pittsburgh Steelers as a receiver?
They just ain't. Well, in the past since Big Ben, they ain't had nobody to get them the ball. That's the issue. This is the first year they had somebody that can get the ball. Or at least
still don't want to be there though. He still walking routes.
You know how when you be mad sometimes, and I'm not saying this is right. Be mad and it's just like, bro, like I'm over it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I'm over it. He shouldn't be that good, but I'm over it.
Talent, man. You cannot put that kind of effort on film. You cannot put that kind of effort on film. He's gonna be out the league. He's gonna be like Claypool out the fucking league real soon. Keep fucking around, bro. NFL don't and receivers come like this.
They're winning.
Receivers come back like this, bro. Every year there's 25 receivers in the draft that's gonna be in. It could be possible number ones. And if you don't look at you're gonna be out the league in 2 years.
Good too, bro.
Yeah, on the way out the league. I don't know where he's at now, but he's
he's a Canadian football wide receiver. Hey, you heard. I wish you could hear yourself. And
I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. I know he was trying to get back into the league. I know he was still at the league, but that's gonna be George Pickens in a couple years if he keeps his act up.
Bro, for real, it's like
I don't care how talented you are. If you act like this in football, bro, these owners and these coaches do not fuck around in football. You will be out the fucking league. Mm-hmm. Especially as a receiver. If the quarterback, you got a little bit more leeway, but they'll still, if you black, they still don't fuck with you like that for real. As a receiver for sure, bro. He's gonna be out the fucking league, bro. Real soon if you don't get his act together.
And Claypool was a baller.
Yeah. See. And he went to Chicago, and niggas like, okay, yeah, he's gonna turn his career around like that out the league. Just like that.
I think he'll sneak back in for a year or two if he's playing well up there, but we'll see. They were just talking about what the Bills were talking about getting him a couple days ago, and then they found something else.
See what they did instead. We said, you know what, we got this culture right now. We got the diva out and Stephon Diggs. Let's not bring a character issue back in here with that guy. That's his MO. I mean, that's his repetition right now. It's character issue. Not saying he's a bad guy. I don't know the guys. I'm just saying what he's put out there shows that he's not a good teammate to have on
and his talent doesn't match his talent doesn't cause him to be that. Like say what you want about Diggs' personality. Like say he goes out there and puts up numbers.
Yeah. And he's playing hard. Like Claypool had the same issue in Pittsburgh. He's not running routes hard. Like, bro, if you're not running routes hard, what are you playing for? Sit your ass down somewhere, bro. Sit down somewhere.
But yeah, I think that's about it. From
last takeaway. No matter what, the Seahawks just can't beat the 49ers.
Yeah.
They just can't beat the 49ers.
Can't do it.
Oh, they playing on Thursday. Oh yeah.
They just can't do it. I don't know why. It's a stat they just can't beat them. They just can't beat them.
Shanahan got them boys.
Yeah, just got their number. All right, brothers. Anything else before we go to start the rapid fire for last week?
Yeah, I'm good. We good.
All right, Denver at New Orleans Thursday night football. I'm going Denver New Orleans still missing. They missing a lot. Olave and Derek Carr, and two other people that are out.
Yeah, Olave. No Olave.
Correct me, Eric Tripp.
I'm just saying that's Ohio. That's
I
Ohio.
know.
But nah, shout out Spencer Rattler, man. Even though they did get popped, but he did look better especially in that second quarter. I think the game going, got second half disappeared. But I think he'll look better this week. But I still got Denver. Said no Olave, no Shaheed. So yeah, give me Denver.
Yeah, unfortunately, I agree. Give me Denver.
But Shaheed could be set potentially for a season-ending knee injury surgery.
Damn.
They tanking. They tanking.
As they probably should, though. You know, if you ain't got no chance of, well, they got a chance of doing something still. They probably gonna tank though. Their division ain't that strong, but their division, you lose too many games in any division, you're gonna be out of it. So,
New England at Jacksonville. I'm gonna get Jacksonville get their second win.
At Jacksonville, oh, it's in London.
It's in London, yeah.
London, check your fantasy early.
It's Jacksonville's out there too. They played out there last week, so they're out there. I think New England's going to make a trip in. Give me Jacksonville, man. Reluctantly, give me Jacksonville. Shout out Drake, man. I picked you for Rookie of the Year. You just I told you I was going to be starting soon. I told you I was going to be starting. So hopefully he ain't going to be Rookie of the Year. I think Daniel's got that, but hopefully he come in and ball out.
Yeah, Rookie of the Year. I think Rookie of the Year, barring injuries, already locked up.
Yeah, I'm about to say bar injury, knock on wood. Hope he don't get
injured. Boy, for him to do it, he'd have to come out and just play Cam.
Or Daniels get hurt and he come out and ball out the rest of the season, then he, make it. We
don't want none of that to happen either. So.
Yeah, we want it to happen.
But yeah, give me Jacksonville. They stayed over there. I think the time difference is going to get New England. But give me Jacksonville.
Every time I see New England pop up, it's like the Bengals. That was a game you just them one of the ones that cost you at the end.
Terrible loss.
Yep.
Seahawks at Atlanta. I'm going with Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, give me Falcons. Excuse me.
It's gonna be a good game. Give me Falcons by a field goal.
Okay. Tennessee at Buffalo. Buffalo big. 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, give me Buffalo big in this one.
Yeah, it might be more than 3. Give me Buffalo.
Cincinnati at Cleveland. Give me the Bengals, but the Bengals will win 3 points, maybe in overtime.
Joe Burrow has not won a game in Cleveland.
You see how I went like that for. Give me the Bengals, maybe a field goal in overtime where we all like this is not good.
And to return to Nick Chubb.
I'm going Browns. Give me Browns.
That ain't a bad pick. It don't even matter how bad the Bengals could be 5-0 in this game. They could probably
it's going to be a trap game. The Bengals is good, but they shitty, so it's not really a trap game. But they still might lose.
Yeah, like the point I'm making, it doesn't matter what their record is.
I'm going Bengals, but I'll tell you this: whatever the Browns do on their first drive will determine how the rest of that game goes. Like if they don't get points, period, on their first drive, it's going to be a shit show. They're going to get their ass popped.
I don't call it that. If the Bengals come out and score on their first drive, they might be in trouble. If the offense is clicking, they're going to be in trouble because their offense can't keep up with Bengals offense for sure. They're going to be relying on the defense to hold Cincinnati to like under 20 points.
Yeah.
Possible.
Houston at Green Bay. It's a good game. I'm going to go. I'm rolling with Houston, though.
I ain't looked at the games for this week, but this might be the game of the week. I like this game.
It's one other game that could be the game of the week. I'll be saying in a second.
Is that Green Bay? I like Houston. Man, give me Houston.
I just seen a stat before we hopped on here that's maybe going Green Bay. Houston is 1-6 all time in Green Bay.
All time. They ain't have CJ Stroud in Green Bay, obviously though. He played it last year. I ain't played it last year, did he?
Nah. Yeah. But still, give me Green Bay.
I ain't mad at it. Shout out to Jordan Love, man, having a great season when you're not hurt.
Yeah. All right. So, Miami at Indiana. I'm going Miami. Well, sorry. I'm going Colts.
Is Switch Cost out? Tua?
2 out still.
Yeah, Tua.
Yeah, give me Colts.
This is. I mean, I know last week they went Joe Flacco, and I know they had Richardson as third string emergency quarterback. So I don't know what they. It looks like he's gonna. They say he's gonna be better this week. I don't know if they're gonna play him or not. I'm going Colts either way, but if Richardson plays, it'll be close.
This is the other potential game of the week. The only other game that could be the game of the week. Detroit at Minnesota.
Ooh, that's a good game too.
Vikings, baby, championship time. Give me the Vikes.
We coming off a bye week. We just got Cam Akers. We got Cam Akers back because Aaron Jones is dealing with a hip injury. What the fuck was you doing during the bye week?
During the bye week, man.
Don't ask too many questions, no.
I'll go us. I'll go Vikings. I just want to see a good showing. Don't go out here and get embarrassed. It's a good showing.
I think it will be if y'all see Aiden Hutchinson's out with that broken tibia. If y'all see the injury, it's nasty.
Yeah, don't watch it. Don't watch it.
His leg was like a U, bro. It was
no.
See, brother. Yeah, we go soon, Aiden. Wish you the best, man. But yeah, give me the Vikings with this one. With him out, I think y'all be able to take advantage of that.
Hopefully.
Philly at the Giants. I'm going Philly.
Yeah, Philly. You said Giants, right? Absolutely.
Yep.
Philly close. Philly. They win, but they play down to their competition.
Yeah.
They a little in scramble mode this year, man. They had a bye week too last week, right? Philly. It was off last week.
Nah, they played the Browns.
Oh, they played the Browns last week. Tripping.
Only won by 4.
Ugh.
Las Vegas.
Ariani was yelling at the fans.
Oh yeah.
Do wow.
Las Vegas at Rams. I'm going with the Rams. The Rams, they've lost 2 of the losses have been, bad, but they've been they missing some players and it shows. But I'm going with the Rams. I'm not trusting them.
Man. They're so old. I feel like.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Yeah, give me the Rams with this one too. Close game though.
Yeah, close game. Give me the Rams though. Raiders, they still fight, but
they should be in tank mode too. Honestly, yeah. I'll say Shador talking to Mark Davis during the Colorado's bye week.
If I'm the Rams, I'm trying to get Shador and let him play behind Stafford for one season.
Both these teams trying to get Shador. It's gonna be the Shador Sanders Bowl.
Well, Prime already said he good on Shador going to Vegas. So,
he did. Well, Mark Davis shaking his hand like, you might be home already, son.
Hey, that might be. That was before Tom was there though, and him and Tom boys. So just saying.
That's true. Ooh, he is signed to Tom's. I think pants line or whatever Tom got. The pants he got. That's an NIL deal. So hey,
just saying. So that could change.
That's foreshadowing, Doc. Maybe he's gonna be up under the GOAT.
That could change. Carolina at Washington. I'm going Washington. Go ahead. I'll let y'all go. I got to
Yeah, give me Washington.
I don't know what Carolina is doing. They look a little better with Andy Dalton playing, but there's no reason not to just throw Bryce Young out there. Then you can see if he's going to develop. He's getting better, or you could just see if he's not. You dumping him, but you lose him. You might as well play him. Is where I'm getting at. Long story short,
you can't do that. You can't do that to that young man's confidence. You benched him for a reason. Like I said, when he got benched, I don't think he's playing another snap unless Dalton gets hurt. I think.
What is it? Is he going to play next season, or is his career over?
His confidence already shot from you. Y'all mentioned
that was time to see if he could play.
That's what I'm saying. They moving him, bro. He ain't going to be in Carolina next year. They're going to move him. Cut him something.
You have to at this point. If you
ain't going to be in Carolina
playing him, you should have been. I would have given him all the season. Like, hey, you going to play?
You know what I'm saying though? It's like if you're losing, you might as well lose with the young buck to see if he can, if he develops.
If he worth anything,
he got him down after what, 2 games?
Bro,
was it 3?
Bro, we talked about it, bro. It's a new head coach. He doesn't care about the kids' development.
I know, but as the owner, front office manager, whoever making that main call
We
up there,
talked about
I'm
that
not
last
listening
year,
to
bro.
you.
We know that shit is fucked up.
I'm not listening to the coach. If I'm the owner, I drafted this man number one. He getting at least 2 full seasons out of the deal, at least
And
to see what he got.
and you're losing. It's the perfect time to. And you don't have no loaded roster where you like we're wasting somebody's. The oldest player who's getting wasted is Adam Thielen, and I'm sure he doesn't care. He's getting paid.
I think what they trying to do possibly they probably didn't either want him one to get hurt or two to tank his value even more. I think teams are already looking like, all right, yeah, maybe he's not as good as we thought he was, but there's still something there. If they let him play the rest of the season and he looked even shittier, they could have tanked his value, and then they couldn't trade him for nothing at that point. So maybe trying to save some of his value. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, he don't need to play another down in Carolina, bro.
But if I'm a team looking out there, I'm not trying to trade for him after seeing what I saw so far. So maybe they kind of a tough spot because they're not gonna get much for him trying to trade him.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure they'll take what they can get. Either a 6th round, 7th round pick for him. They'll take what they can get for him. But for him, for his NFL career, he needs to change the scenery for sure.
Yeah,
I agree.
Kansas City at San Francisco. I'm going with Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, give me Chiefs.
Kansas City at San Francisco. This is their first loss. Give me San Fran.
Hope you're right.
Jets at Pitt.
Jets.
Jets.
Yeah, it's not Russell Wilson probably. Give me Jets.
If Justin Fields is playing, give me the Pittsburgh. If anything else, I'll take the Jets.
Now, Talman did say he might play both quarterbacks.
Jets.
Yeah.
This ain't college, boy.
You got 2 quarterbacks. You got no quarterbacks.
Yeah, this ain't. And this might cost you. You already been kind of on the hot seat in Pittsburgh. Don't win the season.
Fans want you out of there, bro.
Yeah, so you do this, and Russell Wilson comes in and looks shaky. Yeah, you gone, bro.
Yeah, if you look ass and then y'all season turn to shit after this, man, that'll be funny as fuck. I ain't gonna lie, but he probably done, bro. He gonna be done.
Monday night football is 2 games. The first one is Baltimore or Tampa Bay. That's a good game. Baltimore should win though.
Yeah, we talked about it last couple weeks. Lamar and NFC. Dub for the Ravens.
Yep, yeah. Lamar gets the NFC teams. It's current for all NFC teams. So yeah, give me Lamar and Baltimore.
Chargers at Arizona. Chargers. Herbert hasn't looked great this year.
What I'm saying, don't look for that game on TV. That game is exclusively on ESPN Plus. So
damn, you got that game. What is the protection program? That's crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah. But if you got crack streams, I'm just saying, not that I use it, but yeah.
I don't even think I want to risk that to watch that game. Honestly,
game, yeah. Give me the Cardinals though. I want the Chargers. Give me Cardinals.
Hopefully Jim Harbaugh gets well soon. I know he said he had a health condition last week, which is why he didn't start the game. Something went on with his heart.
I hope you're all right.
Give me Chargers. I don't know if Marvin Harrison gonna play. He was out last week with concussion.
If he don't play, give me Chargers.
Marvin Harrison.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, and Marvin Harrison. Marvin Harrison. Kyler Murray. His body language out there wasn't the best.
Is it ever, bro?
Kyler Murray is one of the biggest letdowns to me.
He talented as fuck. He just fucking crybaby, man. He whines, bro.
What's going on with Herbert, man? Is he just like, what's going on with him? He just hasn't looked great. Justin Herbert, he's playing, right?
Yeah. I think he got nicked up a little bit earlier. I'm not sure. He's on my fantasy team. I ain't started him. I just started him one game this season. He having a decent. He ain't looking too bad, but I think he's being a little bit more conservative this year so far with their offense.
I think he's just more worried about not trying not to get hurt for real.
Yeah,
but
not throwing no fucking picks and shit.
I mean, but 815, 6 touchdowns, 1 interception. He only played in 5 games this year, so I mean,
yeah, it's not too bad. I think touchdown count a little bit down. Like T said, only played 5 games so far this year. Only missed 1 game, or no, got about 5 games.
You said 5 games?
He played all games. He had a bad week. I'm thinking he missed a game. He played all games so far.
1 game he didn't finish.
Yeah, he had. Yeah. I think it's a week.
But still, I mean that
he played all games. So like, at least yards, stat wise, like he finished.
No, I'm saying I think the game against Pittsburgh he got hurt.
Oh yeah, that game 12 for 18. Maybe
he played most of the game, but like third quarter he got hurt and they didn't bring him back in. But not only that, when you got J.K. Dobbins in the running game, you got a running game this year too. Yeah, that's gonna take your
but you're right though, Doc. He only threw for 20 yards 1 time this year. That was last game, so a little bit more conservative, I think, on their offense side though.
Yeah, but I think I and Jim Harbaugh I trust. I think they'll be all right. Main thing is for them to get to the playoffs and win. That's what they need.
That's true. I think he's trying to. I think they'll open the playbook up a little bit more as season going. I think they're being slow start out. They're gonna expand it a little bit.
All right. I think that's it for tonight. We are not forgetting, folks, that we know the NBA starts next Tuesday. Regular season starts next Tuesday. So we'll have a NBA preview season this Friday. Sports and Spirits.
Yes, sir.
And as we've seen, you probably heard me earlier, Sabrina Nescu hit the game winner for the Liberty. So the Liberty are up 2-1 over the Lynx.
I smell a championship.
Shout out Sabrina, man.
Yeah, they came back down 15. So
yeah, we're down getting ass kicked.
She got that Mamba mentality.
That might be the game that put them over the top, man. When you come back like that, I mean, even though game 1 you were up big and then Lynx came back, stole it. It's tough, man. It's tough for the Lynx to lose that game.
Yeah, facts.
At home too, right there, Minnesota too, right?
Yep, in Minnesota.
That's tough, man. Tough L right there.
So, shout out Asia Wilson and Nafisa Collier, unanimous all WNBA first team.
Yeah, it's big, man. Hey, and shout out to Nafisa Collier and Brianna Stewart, their league unrivaled
TNT TV deal, yes sir.
TV deal, man, that's huge. And Turner Sports also going to be part owners of the league. I think it was a big move too. They play 45 games, more games than WNBA season. WNBA season just expanded 40 games, crazy. So shout out to them, man. It's big, man. They're going to be on TV. Salaries are going to be matching almost what the players making in the W. So. It's a good alternative for these women to stay in America instead of going overseas and, having to play away from their families and so on and so forth.
And you know why this will be successful? Because they're playing the same time as NBA, college basketball, and women's basketball. So basketball is going to be there all together. It's going to be easier to find, and we're going to be in the house of watching basketball compared to WNBA in the summer.
Out in the summer when I'm worried. You ain't worried about no basketball. I'm trying to drink some liquor.
The barbecue cookouts up, man. Trying to be in the crib watching basketball. And hopefully, this deal keeps TNT alive as far as their basketball sports coverage. They got hockey and other sports to come into the network. But hopefully, this keeps Ernie and Kenny them around to talk about women's basketball. I think that'd be dope.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We're getting close to basketball season, fellas. I said NBA starts next week. I don't know if y'all seen the top AP rankings for college basketball. Kansas came in number 1. I think Duke was number 7, and I think Carolina. I think y'all was 11, if I'm not mistaken.
It's gonna
be a fun season. I think they got Arizona top 10 somehow. I'm not sure. UK's in the top 25, like number 23.
They got Alabama's number 2. I need to do my research on them. How is they number?
It's crazy, bro. I think most of these teams are I think it's transfer portal moves that I think it's got these teams ranked so high. Because I ain't know Ash is a big UK fan, so we watched Big Blue Madness. I'm like, who are these niggas, bro? They always be ass this year. And then they was doing a little workout, and the guys were talking about the players. Like, okay, maybe I can be good. This guy came from this school. The guy came from that school. You know. Let's see, man. Let's see.
Yeah, I would say shout out to UC number 20. Yep.
Yeah, that's big. Hopefully they actually play Rayvon Griffin this year. I don't know if is he still there?
He's still there.
Okay, about to say, I know
He's set to be able to get some minutes this year.
Hopefully he gets some minutes. Man. You know, he is a city product. We want to see him in the game, man. We want to see him play. We want to see him stay in the city too, not transfer. So hopefully they give him some burn.
And Carolina, y'all number 9 ran out 11. Number 9, so top 10.
Top 10. Hope I say that way. I don't put too much into these preseason rankings. You know, most of them wants to be all hype, and then season starting, some of these teams fall out.
We know that's coming. We know that's coming.
Put too much into the preseason rankings, man. We'll see how these teams actually look when they hit the court.
But then I don't think we announced on here. Seen Gonzaga moving to the Big 12.
Big 12, yeah, Big 12.
Big 12.
Or was it
Pac-12?
I think it's Pac-12.
Yeah, I know they changed the conferences, so
yeah, I think it's Pac-12. Big move for them, though. You know, they're one of the powerhouses in college basketball.
Yeah,
they've been good since like fucking 2000. Shit, it's probably before then. Since I've been old enough to watch college basketball, they've been good.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, man, excited for another year of college basketball, another year of NBA basketball, man. So
yeah, they're moving to the Pac-12 in July 2026.
Oh, 2 years.
Yes. Are they still gonna be a Pac-12 thing? Like, it's still gonna be a thing?
Yeah, because I think, and I know I haven't up by Friday, but I know Pac-12 they just got like 5 new teams. Like they rebuilt in that conference. So
yeah, the Gonzaga brings a rich basketball tradition. The refurbished Pac-12. Yeah, because y'all fucking depleted.
Yeah, definitely depleted for sure. Wonder how it's gonna work in football, but nonetheless,
crazy, man. College sports for today is crazy, bro.
Facts.
Fucking amazed.
Now we appreciate everybody rocking out with us as always. Down to the Wire 513 episode 349. Make sure y'all tap in with us. Everything Down to the Wire 513, or just Google us as I always say.
Yes, sir.
For the good brother Flyman Rand, Josh Like Evans, D. Taryn Bland. We'll catch y'all this Friday for Sports and Spirits NBA season preview. Till then, y'all have a safe, blessed rest of y'all week. Enjoy UC homecoming too this weekend.
Oh, you know I'm there.
I'll be safe out there. Be safe.
Facts. We'll see y'all Friday. We out.